What's up, guys? And today we got the 89 overall Daunte Culpepper. 89 overall. I got him up to a 90 because of the chemistry, so keep that in mind. 84 speed is nice. Now 91 deep throw. 91 throw power, 87 deep throw, 90 throw on the run. Very flashy stats. That's what sells him. 76 throw short, 76 throw mid, not so much. And the 76 throw short really showed its ugly head. For the most part, he was effective. I'm not trying to say he was, completely terrible the whole time. But as far as a grade, I would give this like a solid A- because he was fairly dependable, but twice these passes got away from him. You see right here, he did have a pretty good job overall, but right, you see right here, I throw the X. Where was that going? Next play, same thing. I'm throwing the X across the middle, just completely overthrew it, and that's really the only bad plays he had with the short throw. Now the mid throw, which I've always said is the most important throwing stat for a quarterback, and his is a 76. Now the same thing, he wasn't terrible. He wasn't as bad as I thought he was going to be. As far as a grade, I give him a B+. He was a little inconsistent at times, but he did throw some nice plays. See right here, he had more positive than negatives. That's the best way to put it. Some of these passes I am rolling out, but I'm setting my feet. But still, you see right here, some of these get completely overthrown. Like right here, look at circle, wide open. This is 4th and 16. I gotta have it. He was open and he overthrew him. Look at triangle. I find a gap in the defense and he overthrows it. So be prepared to see some of that stuff once in a while. Now let's get to the good stuff. The 87 deep throw and 91 throw power. The boy can throw it, no doubt about it. Very reliable. I had a lot more of these plays, but the receiver, dropped the ball or it was knocked out of his hands. I don't like showing plays like that. But let me know, guys. Do you guys even care about that? Do you guys want to see all the passes in general? Like that right there, beautiful pass. A lot of those were drops. That's not Culpepper's fault, but he did his part. So let me know, guys. Do you guys even care about the incomplete passes? Let me know, and I might just start showing those. That right there was the only bad deep throw we had. Next up is throwing on the run. I thought he was going to be like extremely deadly with the throw on the run, and he was for the most part, don't get me wrong, but once again, not as good as I thought he was going to be. Believe it or not, I actually give this a B+. He had some great moments, no doubt about it, throw some beautiful dots, but a few times, man, you think to yourself, what are you doing? Where are you even throwing that? Like right there, how do you do that? Perfect pass, maybe not the most smart thing, the smartest thing to do, but hey, he gave my boy a shot. But like that right there, look, I ran backwards and came back, and that's what I want to see all the time, not stuff like this. Look, this is such an easy pass. Yes, I get it, I'm running to the left, but still, 90 throw on the run, you think it wouldn't even matter. This is the same thing. Yes, he was under pressure, but still, you got to make that pass, man. And last but not least, the scrambling, which I give this the highest grade, a solid A. A solid A, because this was the reason I give him such a high grade on this is because he just seemed to be more fluid. Like he ran, if I ran with this guy but not knowing his speed and I had to guess what his speed was, I would have said like maybe 87, 86. So the guy can definitely take off and like zigzag his way around, but like everything else, very similar to Terrell Pryor with scrambling, but not this part. He will fumble, unlike Terrell Pryor. He is not that great at taking hits. He didn't fumble every time, but believe me, if he takes a good lick, there's a good chance he'll fumble. So be smart when you scramble with Culpepper. So that's gonna wrap this up, guys. And right now, Culpepper goes for around 25,000. That makes sense. That sounds about right for what he can do. And honestly, he reminded me so much of Terrell Pryor. Except the scrambling, which I mentioned earlier. If I had to choose between Culpepper or Pryor, I think I might just go with Pryor. Yes, Culpepper might be able to hit a few more passes deep, more accurately than Pryor. But what are you gonna do more with? If you have a mobile quarterback, what are you gonna be doing more average? In terms of game per game, are you gonna be throwing more deep passes or more scrambling? I would bet that most of us would do more scrambling than deep throwing, which is why I think Terrell Pryor is a bit more valuable than Culpepper, in my opinion. Is Culpepper worth getting? I would say only if your scheme revolves around what he does best, scrambling and just throwing the ball deep and throwing on the run. Besides that, I would say pass on Culpepper if he does not. If you rely on short and mid throws, not the guy for you. But anyways, guys, I'll see you boys for the Paul Warfield review. I'll see you boys then. Peace.